Hello everyone, I'm Harvey and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. As you can see, I finished 4th overall and 1st in England in the 2021 season in FPL, and I would like to share some tips and tricks to help you along your FPL journey. Let's dive straight into it. So looking back at my Game Week 17 points, I actually reached 100 points this week for the first time this season, and that's mainly down to Salah getting a 21 point turn, and obviously I've got the armband on him, so that was double. We got 2 goals and 2 assists against Spurs for a 21 pointer. It's just ridiculous at the moment, an absolute monster, and if you just look at the points that he's accumulated over the season, it's just unheard of really, and he's on track to break all kind of records. So yeah, I'm really happy with him, and obviously Isaac actually got a hat-trick the day before. I was considering captaining him as well, but at the end of the day I made the right decision because obviously Salah got more points than him. If you don't have Isaac already, I believe that he's a great transfer in, even though he's gone up to 9 million now. If you just look again at the past 4 game weeks, he's just accumulated loads of points, and he just looks really good on the eye as well when you actually watch him play. So yeah, if you don't have him already, I would look at bringing him in. Obviously Hall got a late bonus point after all the games that we played. I don't know why FPL do this, but he got a late bonus point of obviously 1, so that meant he got a 7-pointer. I'm not complaining, but yeah, it's just frustrating that for anyone that has, for example, Robinson, I think he was on for 2 bonus and he's come away with 0, so yeah, it's a bit frustrating the way they operate, but at the same time I'm not going to complain about the 7-pointer. Obviously Cliver finally got a return for me, albeit a penalty, but he's just unbelievable at penalties. And obviously Man United away, I thought they'll be open at the back, and they were. They just look very frail at the moment under Amorim, but obviously he got a goal and a clean sheet for an 8-pointer, which I'm definitely not going to complain about. And while Tavernier is out, basically the competition for him, he's more nailed than he was before, because before he was getting like 62, 63 minutes, and now he's getting 77-ish. As you can see, 79 in the past 2 game weeks. So yeah, really happy with him, and I'll probably keep him for the next 3 game weeks until obviously the fixtures turn. So yeah, really happy with him at the moment. Obviously Cunha controversially got a return and 3 bonus. There's meant to be a hearing apparently at some point this week to decide whether he actually has a ban, but I believe he will get a ban at some point. It's just obviously delaying it from the Wolves side, just so that they have him for these important fixtures, and then I imagine it'll be a lengthy ban, but yeah, for now he's in the team, now he's available, so yeah, he's just a bonus point madness, because I believe Guedes got a goal and an assist, but he only came away with 2 bonus, whereas Cunha only got a goal and he came away with the maximum bonus. So yeah, his baseline bonus is unbelievable, and really happy with him. Obviously Gabriel and Trent got an assist each, which was very welcomed. And yeah, the only real mistake that I made, obviously in hindsight, Saka got injured in the 23rd minute. It doesn't look good. He's actually pulled his hamstring, so he's going to be out for like 8 weeks, I think they're saying. And yeah, Arteta wasn't very positive in the press conference, so although I don't trust him, I think that in this situation he is actually telling the truth. So obviously I would have rather had Morgan Rogers on my in my starting 11 for this 14-pointer against City, and he actually came off before City scored as well, so he got the extra 1 point for the clean sheet. And he obviously got a goal and assist, and he just looked really, really good against City. So another one that's pleasing on the eye. And yeah, I've seen a lot of people sell him for the likes of Amad Diallo or Enzo Fernandez. I just think he's worth keeping. There's no point switching my midfielders around at this point. Yeah, so I'm obviously keeping him for the foreseeable future. But yeah, 100 points, really pleased with that. And we'll move on to the next week. So looking at my Game Week 18 team, obviously I've got Raya and Gabriel against Ipswich at home, which I'm absolutely not going to sell on. They're definitely making the start 11 this week, and they've just overtaken Liverpool as the best defence in the league statistically. So yeah, hopefully a banker of a clean sheet there, although Ipswich do like to score in most fixtures. So we've got Lewis Hall. I've chosen to go with him over Aït-Nouri Konsa, purely because I think Newcastle are a different team at St James's Park. And you'll see that I also benched Rodgers because I don't want an attacker against a defender. So yeah, he's in the team for this week, and obviously after his recent performances, I don't see me actually dropping him. So yeah, I think he got 7 points and the 15 points against Leicester exactly. So yeah, obviously he's in the team for this week. Same fixture for Trent as Lewis Hall had last week. So obviously Leicester at home. I can see this being a cricket score because Leicester are just so frail at the back at the moment. And I believe Trent got a goal and 2 assists on another Boxing Day back, I think it's like 2 years ago. So hopefully the more of the same. But yeah, I mean, that's wishful thinking really. But he did actually pop up with an assist for Luis Diaz's goal against Spurs away. And Trent just looks unbelievable. So yeah, fingers crossed he gets a clean sheet and maybe a return or two. Obviously Kluivert's in the team for this week as well. Palace at home, hoping that he gets a penalty again, because his threat from open play isn't really all that. So yeah, hopefully a penalty is awarded to Bournemouth in that game. Obviously Salah captain at Leicester at home. I can see this being another 20 plus pointer, and I think he's the most obvious captaincy choice this week. Well, in most weeks really, but yeah, definitely for this week. And obviously Palmer, Fulham at home. Fulham are really good away from home. I think they're like top 3 teams in the league in terms of their away form, and they don't concede many chances either. So yeah, that's why he hasn't got the vice captain at the moment. But obviously he's in the team for this week. And then obviously the transfer that I've made, I've sold SAKA because he's out long term, and I've brought in Bruno Fernandes. Although United are looking a little bit better than under Ten Hag, even though the results don't show that. Yeah, I probably would have preferred a better fixture run if I was being picky, but I've kind of been forced into the move because obviously SAKA he's torn his hamstring. So Wolves away, I mean, that is a great fixture really, because Wolves are top 5 being like the worst defence in the league. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. Obviously Newcastle probably a difficult fixture, Liverpool definitely a difficult fixture, and then the next run of fixtures are actually looking pretty decent. So I've just obviously got him in early in preparation for 21 onwards really. So yeah, hopefully he comes out with a return, and his data has actually been pretty decent so far this season. So 0.86 for example against Bournemouth, but United didn't actually score. So I think he had the one accumulated expected goal involvement against City as well. So yeah, he's amongst the right areas in terms of getting an attack and return. But yeah, obviously there are other options in terms of Foden, Odegaard, Mbeumo if you want to go there. But again, Brentford's fixtures really do change in the near future. I think Odegaard is not attacking enough for me, even though he might be in penalties now. And Foden, I just think he's a shadow of himself from last season. So yeah, I've gone for Bruno because he's just misconsistent really. And obviously on penalties, then I've got obviously Isak. He's not going anywhere. He's nailed on for this fixture, even though Villa probably are a decent team, and this is a difficult fixture, but I can see Isak returning against anyone at the moment, so he's in there. Obviously Cunha, United at home. Again, we haven't heard any further from the FA. I think they had Christmas off, so that's helpful in terms of this fixture, and hopefully he does actually play that one. And then I imagine the ban will be in effect from 19 onwards. That's my prediction anyway, but we'll have to wait and see on that. And obviously João Pedro has been actually quite disappointing and going under the radar a little bit in terms of how disappointing he has been, because West Ham away and Palace at home he was playing as sort of a left back rather than a striker. As you can see, 0.28 goal involvement is not great, and it's even worse against West Ham away, 0.16 with 0 XG. It's just pretty poor really. But Brentford at home, Brentford aren't solid defensively, so yeah, definitely going to play him against them. And then, as I said, for the bench, obviously Rodgers, I would like to play him after the 14 pointer, but I just prefer everyone else's fixture. And obviously if someone gets injured then he will come on anyway, but yeah, for now he's on the bench. Obviously 8 Nuri, I've still got him, and his price is actually locked at the moment because he came back from suspension. So yeah, that's the only reason why I've still got him really. But then I will look to sell him on in the future. But yeah, obviously he's on the bench. And then Concert, Newcastle away, I just see that as being the most difficult fixture this week in terms of defenders that I have. So he's last on the bench. But yeah, the team looks pretty good. Obviously lots of home fixtures again, apart from Bruno. I've got 10 home fixtures, so hopefully that means more FPL points. But yeah, we'll wait and see, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thank you for watching this episode. If you could please like, subscribe and comment on what I should do next, that would be great. See you in the next one.